Okay, so I'm live right now, 7 p.m. on a Sunday, and we are in the devil's playground. This is a new world order, and people are blind and don't see how this was able to happen. So what I'm going to do is that we are going to dive into this new age movement. We're going to find out where it came from, who founded it, like how did it become a thing in this day and age. And you know me, if anyone knows me by now and has seen any of my work, hours and hours, I kind of know what I'm talking about. So we're going to go through this together because this is urgent. Very, very urgent. So I'm just going to try and share this live quickly to some pages, and then we're going to get started. We're going to get some people in here, and then I'm going to start teaching this new age crap and what it is, where it came from, who follows it, and where's the energy going towards, right? You got to understand, we are dealing with the master of deception and the father of lies, a very, very evil entity. I'm going to quickly start off with this verse. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. We are up against spiritual wickedness in high places. And this evil is far superior than man, than woman, than boy, girl. Like, we cannot comprehend and conceive what these fallen angel demons are capable of, and the deception that they need us to be subdued in so that they can take our souls to hell. They are trying to prevent us from going to heaven, the place that they left. Okay, so I'm going to quickly share this. Sorry. Everyone share it too, because I'm going to unravel this new age. I'm going to show everyone what it is and why your friends and family have all jumped in onto this bandwagon that they call New Age movement. So I'm going to show you it. Okay, guys, help me share this to some groups. I'm going to pick up the phone. I'm going to flip the camera. And as usual, I'm at the computer screen, and we're talking about the New Age movement. So what is this? I'm going to save this to downloads. We're going to show you some memes because this is pretty much what it is. And we're going to go over the signs and symbols that are associated with this New Age movement, this religion that everyone is following and is taking it so seriously. So my dog's playing in the background. So you might have a friend that resembles this person here. So again, first of all, like, I have a lot of New Age witchy people that are friends of mine. And this is in no way an attack on you. This is not egotistically driven. I'm just trying to share the truth and trying to explain why certain unexplainable things are happening in all of our lives, such as death, right? So again, I'm not trying to attack anyone. If you feel uncomfortable because you somewhat adopted this New Age movement in the last 5 years because it was trendy and everyone else was doing it, this isn't an attack. I'm just trying to educate people and help those that see what I see, because I am not the only one. Right? Michael, sorry, let me read his comment. It's long. He says, but why all the despair and fear? The evil ones have no power, only influence. Live your life without them. Don't even pay attention. It's not about that. See, like, this is what I'm trying to say. These new ages, it's got to everyone. And you probably don't even realize you're new age. And when you start talking about manifesting this and the secret, look, these things all came out at the same time to help build this new age Scientology, this new satanic religion that's based on science and nonsense, right? So again, you might have a friend that looks like this. Here's the meme. It's called, the I hate religion but get lost in my own irony starter pack. So people, they talk like this, sending so many positive vibes your way. The universe will return the favor, right? This is straight out of the New Age Bible. Crystals. You might see the tattoos, the thrift store kind of looking clothes, these horoscope symbolisms, suns and pentagrams, salt lamps. Oh, there's the chakras and yoga and meditating to connect to Gaia and using sage and tarot cards. So this is what I'm talking about. This is this new age movement, this new age religion that has everyone sucked into it, including myself. I fell back into it in 2016. I was just had this mass awakening, and for some reason this new age stuff was there, and I got back into tarot cards and magic and connecting to the universe and grounding. But then I started to ask myself this question, because I started to get really good at it, right? And started to read more into magic. So I started to get the books like Initiation into Hermetics. I read the Emerald Tablet. I read all the works of Manly P. Hall, Franz Barden, Aleister Crowley, right? Anton Lavey, and these are all Satanists. So if you really want to know where this new age religion came from, it came from those people. So Anton Lavey founded the Church of Satan in 1966. No, they didn't just found the Church of Satan, they found other pockets of it, but labeled it in different ways. And the New Age movement swept this world in the 70s. So it was tied in with Satanism. But because the Church of Satan, it was so harsh and people were like, oh, that's devil stuff, they found other ways to make you accept it, but not really accepting it, but you are in it. So the New Age movement. Guys, stop me if I'm not making any sense, because I'm all about teaching and showing fact and speaking from experience and speaking from the heart and the soul, as to get you to just see what I see, right? Because this is really happening. So here's the Wikipedia. New Age is a range of spiritual and religious practices and beliefs which rapidly grew in the Western world during the 1970s. Right? As a form of Western esotericism, the New Age drew heavily upon a number of older esoteric traditions, in particular those that emerged from the occultist current that developed in the 18th and 19th centuries, right? So such prominent occultist influences include the work of Emanuel Swedenborg and Franz Mesmer, as well as the ideas of spiritualism, New Thought, and Theosophy. That's Satanism, ladies and gentlemen. Right? This is all satanic crap. Here's a picture from 2007. It's the New Age Rainbow Gathering in Bosnia. Like I said, it swept the whole earth. Look at this. New Age. This is like a Soulshine event in Bosnia with all these New Age witches coming together to perform rituals that they have no idea are satanic because they've been sold on a lie. So Stacy Kamea says, I came out of the New Age movement and I know more than anyone that those voices are channeling our demons. Yes, thank you, Stacy. I want to bring you on live. I can bring you on. We're on Facebook. Hi, Karen. Lovely Karen, always so supportive and watching. I was talking to demons. I've been delivered. I am thankful for the Lord has saved me from this crap. Okay, Stacy, we need to talk. Thank you for that comment. So everyone check out Stacy. She knows more about the New Age than anyone. Probably myself. I was also very New Age and took part in spells and magic. And like I said, it is all demons. When you use a Ouija board or you burning sage and doing some kind of a ceremony, you're channeling these demonic fallen angel entities that were being held in the underworld, in purgatory, in limbo. But now they've been released through Astro World, through that big giant portal at the big satanic festival in Houston, at Energy Park, in the energy capital of the world. So I've seen this happening, and I am trying to connect everything as one whole entity in the devil's playground. Stacy says, I really do. I was doing rituals to embody demons. I thought they were angel light beams, but they are demons. Correct. So people told me that they use these ceremonies and this New Age tarot card readings and magic to talk to their dead loved ones. And I'm like, that's not your loved one. These are the fallen angels. Right? That's the manipulation. And I told you, I did it too. I was able to get to the point where I could summon these supposed like entities, million-year-old magic entities that are full of intelligence. And when I started to get deeper and deeper into it, I was like, whoa. I started to get closer and closer to the source until I was at the final door, and then I saw who was controlling all of this magic and New Age stuff and all this witchy stuff where they think it's, oh, well, I'm a white witch, or there's no such thing as white or black magic. It's all forbidden. That's what people don't understand. Right? So if I was able to do what I was doing, I quickly saw it was the devil, and I quickly learned, wow, if I'm able to do this, one person, what are the government able to do? And I started to see that everything that was around us was a spell. And I was like, oh, this is how they've been doing it. Is through this magic and through this spell. Because if you can do that same spell on a small scale, then you quickly realize, once you learn and get educated on the esoteric, on the occult, on New Age, on religion, on everything. Like, I didn't just adopt it and be like, yes, this is me. I'm a beacon of light, and I'm going to ascend to the 5D, and all I got to do is burn freaking sage and meditate for 10 minutes a day, humming and ahhing to Om. There are billions of witches, billions, that are doing this same thing, right? From the wealthy rich woman to the homeless woman on the street. Everyone has adopted this crystal charging, this moon seance ritual, worshiping the full moon and some universe that doesn't exist. Let me tell you, I found out that there is no universe. And when you try to channel something that doesn't exist because you're trying to see something that media has lied and given you, such as NASA, such as CGI images of space and fake pictures and artist renditions of black holes and Jupiter and stars gazillion, billion light years away, you're going to think that you're channeling and reaching other parts of this universe. But let me tell you, that universe doesn't exist. So what you think you're entering and getting in touch with is not the universe, darling. It's Satan. It is the devil. We are dealing with the master of deception. And let me tell you, this fallen angel, Lucifer, Satan, the devil, Samael, guys, he's way far superior, immortal, just, we cannot touch him on a whole. Even if the whole world got together for one day or something, united, we're not going to stop this superior being, a son of God that was able to leave the heavens and come to this realm and rule it and make it his playground. Right? But that's where the importance of Jesus Christ comes in, because God saw that it was not fair, that us humanity in our inferior manner, like we can't do anything, right? We definitely can't reach the heavens just by wanting to, like the angels were able to. So God sent Jesus Christ, which was most likely God in human form on this earth, that sacrificed himself to pay for all our sins, to pay the debt so that we could have salvation, because he knew that this manipulation was not going to stop and get to the point that it's at now. So, again, this is the connection between the New Ages and the people that are, we call the sheep, the compliers. You know, the New Ages feel like they're so superior over the masses in society because they're not complying to the government, right? So this whole New Age movement, a lot of them are supposedly woke, and they're not wearing masks. They're against the mandates. They're against the Rona, right? But guess what? They're still dropping dead, even though they didn't take it. So what is killing these people in the exact same way that's killing the sheep? It's the demonic entities that they have embraced and let into their lives through the New Age satanic religion movement. The Great Awakening is a farce. Correct. There is nothing to awake from. This whole world is just one place. Humanity has always done the same thing and been led by the same force, so it's very repetitive. That's why once you finally get a grip on reality, you realize that, wow, this is the same way it was done from day one up until now, 6,024 years later. Good evening, J7. You found me. I'm here on Facebook today, and I've been missing out on my YouTube lives, but there's been, since you guys seen my Astro World. If you haven't, you know, the whole world's pretty much tripping out over it, and I've shared some amazing content, and it's all tied into this New Age witchy sage, and like these people are hypocrites, right? These New Ages will talk to tarot cards, will use Ouija boards, will hum and ah in the woods and think they're talking to their ancestors, and they think that they're getting good, clean energy, and they think they're being blessed, right? And then they'll tell you that the Bible is a fairy tale book, but they'll believe that tarot cards are communicating with them. Yeah, they are through demonic entities, but the Bible's a fairy tale. Do you see the irony and what is happening here? Thank you, Joseph. Like, I'm tripping out. I'm just getting beside myself. I can see the evil plain as day, and I can see the innocent ones saying, "Hi, Daddy, Daddy's home." And they're like waiting for the devil. I'm like, wait, you're supposed to be awake. You're supposed to be a beacon of light. But here you are embracing the darkness. And then I myself, because I am a real light, not this fake light, Satan parades around as the morning star, as the bearer of light. But he is the darkness. He is a liar and he is a fraud. So if you buy into that satanic crap and think that you're falling and chasing the light because Satan said so, you are gonna be consumed by the darkness. And any light being that comes into your life, you will resent them and push them away, like myself. In the last 2-3 months, even today, I've had a number of witches block me, attack me, send me hate messages because and diss my Lord, all of our Lord God, Jesus Christ, because they were sold on this crap lie. They were manipulated by mainstream media to turn against God and the Bible and the church, because that was part of the plan. Satan is crafty. So what I'm trying to do is give you the perspective from Satan's point of view. So he knows he needs you, and he knows that God told him to play fair and to be able to earn any souls, that they have to have the truth. So he's going to sit there. He's an immortal being. He's going to be like, how am I going to get billions of humans made in the image of God to turn against him, rebel against him, while having the truth put in their face? Because the truth is out there. And the only and Satan could have just destroyed the truth and just done evil, but he cannot. So this is where the manipulation comes in. The New Age movement is Satanism. It's part of the church of Satan, right? It's all the same pocket. And all these people have fallen into it, right? Who has a friend that does yoga or meditates like crazy or talks all ulu la la like they're, we all have 1 or 2, 10 of them. They just pop up like nowhere. And you think with all these light workers and these new agers that are all humming and ahhing and vibrating positivity, that this whole world would be like a blessing right now, right? So if there's all these new age witches that are all doing this new age movement crap, and they're all holding hands and pretending that their Gaia is here to protect them and bring light to the world, right? If there's millions and billions of new ages and reading tarot cards, then they'd all be freaking... Where's all these psychics that can predict the New World Order coming in now and taking kids straight out of the homes from their parents and doing what they're doing? You guys have failed, right? All you've done is help usher in this evil and release the demons into this world. And now when you see one of these new age witches die of a heart attack or pass away and they didn't take the government juice, it's because they took something else that Satan offered them, which bypassed everything, and they just chose Satan straight away by choosing the new age, by choosing to worship crystals, by choosing to think of themselves as their own God. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole law, right? The new law by Aleister Crowley in the book of magic and the book of Satanism, the Baphomet. I've tried to teach you guys about the Baphomet and the image of the beast. Guys, this new age movement is honestly... Stacy, do you want to come on and talk a bit? I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but you've been saying some amazing stuff, and I kind of need some backup here because I've been attacked like crazy. I'm in Toronto right now, so I'm in the 416. I'm in like Drake's Town or whatever you want to call it. Toronto and all the surrounding areas are full of witches. You go downtown and everyone looks exactly... I'm going to show you the picture again. They all look like this. They all look like this. And this is Toronto, ladies and gentlemen. It says Christianity is silly. Believes the universe grants her wishes for thinking happy thoughts. That spirits live in trees and that she is a goddess just because. J7, I'm going to bring you on. I want to see and hear what J7's got to say. So... yeah, I need some backup on this damn new age crap. It's really bugging the hell out of me. And I'm trying to show you the signs and symbols. Okay, I got something. Sorry, J7. Let me quickly show you. So we're going to go look at the signs and symbols of this new age movement. Symbols. So, quickly, before I bring someone on, these are all the signs and symbols of the new age movement. You got ankhs from Egypt. You got crystals. You got bloody Baphomet pentagrams. This is all witchcraft, protective symbols. That's not protection. The eye in the palm of the hand. What is this? What is this? The Star of David or some kind of as above, so below symbolism? What is this? How did these new ages not see that they got brought into a demonic cult? What is this? Do you know what that symbol is? Do you know what that symbol is? That is rejection of Jesus Christ. That is the wheel of rejection. And all witch covens, they have that. So to become a witch in one of these powerful covens, like the Kardashians and the Jenners in Hollywood, you have to reject Jesus Christ. Why would you have to reject Jesus Christ to become a witch and get riches and fame in this world? This is not the symbol of peace, right? It is a cross upwards, and they tell you to turn it upside down and break the arms down to show your rebellion against God and your honor towards Lucifer. right? I'm going to show you some more to do with this symbol. This is not a symbol of peace. That is the oldest symbol in the book for witches in the coven to reject Jesus Christ. So I'm going to try and bring that up quickly. Okay, the peace symbol. Witchcraft, right? Again, witchcraft is satanic. And I'm going to show you because I'm going to... So I've had these pictures saved many times before, but you got to understand that peace symbol is a dark, evil symbol, and it's rejection against the Lord. Everything in this world is based on rejecting Christ and worshiping Satan. Okay, I want to bring someone on, a good friend, to help while I quickly calm down with all this speaking. So I just... Because I need help, because I don't want to keep doing this and seeing close friends of mine fall into this trap and start worshiping this death cult. You know, these witches, they don't care for life. As soon as someone dies, they give up their life and they worship the dead. They celebrate the dead while forgetting to live. Like, this is so backward. I just invited you, so if you accept it... Hold on, what is this? Guest request. No one's requested. Viewers. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I sent it already. So yeah, anyone that has any information on the New Age, look up runes. The peace sign is an upside down rune in a circle. Correct, Stacy. Yeah, that is not peace. It's all blasphemy against the Lord. So yeah, anyone that wants to come on. Sorry, I'm like sweating here because I'm heated over this whole situation because it's honestly affecting my life. And people are attacking me. The demons in these people are just fuming at my presence and my existence because they know they cannot work their evil ways on me. So they lash out and start calling me names and, oh, you're conceited, you're narcissistic. I'm like, how? Guys, there's thousands of you that have seen my work. I am in no way conceited, angry, coming from lack mentality. I'm in no way jealous or like, come on, people. I am frustrated. I cried earlier today reading Matthew 24. I need help. There are people's lives that need to be saved. I have some amazing messages from some people. I don't know if I should share some of it because I know it's private. Yeah, maybe I could read something, some messages I've got here. Stacy, do you want to come on? J7. I sent the invite, so whenever you find it, you could like accept it and it will let you in. Oh, sorry, yeah, guys. I got a lot of information. I got gematria too, so I'm going to bring up gematria quickly. So while I have a sip, please share some of my messages because I don't know how to come on. I'm trying to find it, I promise. No worries. So I'm going to show you quickly in the English Sumerian cipher. Remember, we're talking about witchcraft here. And it's all over this earth. And people are so ignorant and blind to it that they willingly, like, people's behaviors change dramatically on this earth. Someone dies and people, like, they just celebrate and become happy. It's so back to front. So here's the trusted site, gematrinator.com. I'm going to type in WITCHCRAFT. Witchcraft equals 666, the number of the beast, the mark of the beast. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, so we're going to go back to the signs and symbols because these are the symbols that these witches are all using. This is the New Age movement symbols, and I can show you that all exactly tied in with Satanism. I got so many witches, and I'm just sick of them. Sick of what's happening in this world. I'm sick of being so close to all this evil, and I'm sure there's others out there too, so share your stories. If I've missed something, let me know. We're gonna do this together. Like, I can't remember everything, so what we're doing is we're getting to the bottom of this new age crap. Like, all this yoga and meditation stuff is opening your chakras for demons to enter you, right? That's what the new age was invented for the rebellion ones to still fall into the trap. You know, and to be part of the new age is basically worse than being a sheep and just complying and wearing a mask and taking the juice, right, from the jab. The new age is basically just a fast tracking you straight towards demonic possession. So when you're doing all that yoga and meditation and crystals and ayahuasca and all the ceremonies and all these drugs that you call medicine, and trying to get all psychedelic and getting all these tattoos and sorry, I was trying to reconnect. Yeah, that's satanic. So please tell me, am I hitting something here with anyone? With this new age movement, with this religion that is Satanism, that's the Baphomet. So you want to see, they call these the peace star and the pentagram, that's the Baphomet. Baphomet pentagram is the exact same. Right? This is all new age, but this is the satanic side of it. Right? Samael, Lilith. And the new agers don't realize that they're into Satanism. The macabre is also involved with Solomon's seal. Got it? Yes, you are. There is so much about it. The rainbow room is even an eyes wide shut. Yes. To be honest, I was skeptical about you, Nico. I have been seeing everything you're talking about for a year now. The rainbow movement is the new name of the Illuminati. Yes, Dave. Don't get skeptical. I know, guys, I'm only human. I know I freak out and I lash out because you don't understand what it's like to see and feel and know what I know, and for how long I've known it and seen it and had to deal with it by myself until 2020 when all this madness happened. Like, I was alone through this. I never had any of you great people that I had now. My Facebook was full of sheep and family members and relatives that, you know, I've happily got rid of now and replaced them with all you born-agains and freedom fighters. So yeah, only in the last year and a half has all this come together, where I've known I wasn't the only one and seen everything come to light. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. J7 says, I understand, Nico. You're not alone. And for the first time in my life, I finally feel like I am part of an actual army and the resistance. God bless you. Exactly. For the first time. I always dreamt about the resistance. And to me, as a child, dreaming of the resistance, having these dreams that I'd be leading some kind of resistance and teaching millions of God and that he's real, I just thought I was dreaming. I thought I was watching too many movies. I tried to tell people and they were like, yeah, you're a dreamer. Nice imagination though, right? Yeah, the internet keeps cutting out. Let me know if I'm still here. Yoga is yoking with Hindu false gods. Exactly, Stacy. So all these false gods that these Hindus worship are actually the children of the fallen angels. The Nephilim, the Hanumans, the Shivas, they were all like hybrids. And Nephilim, 30, 40-foot giants. I think it's just stretching, but those poses have names. Yeah, they do. And that's how the demons enter through those poses. That's how they get possessed. So these demons know that the only way to possess you from the underworld is as if you ground. That's where the grounding comes in. Because after the angels got sentenced to limbo, they've been this whole time working their evil forces through manipulation of this world through voodoo and magic and seances and rituals and being in the woods because they're stuck underground in limbo or whichever realm, and they need you to ground to get your energy to help give them more power to get to where we are now. The Kundalini is the awakening of the serpent. Yes, it is. And these people don't know that. These people are embracing it. They're doing mass yoga, meditation rituals. And now the demons are here. A lot of these people that I know that are a part of the New Age movement, they're starting to die now mysteriously. And no one has an explanation. All they have to say is, he's transcended. He's vibrational, gone to the different realm, he's transitioned, he's ascended somewhere. That's not biblical. There's no scriptures that talk about ascending and disappearing and vibrating and joining 5D earth on a new earth. What? That doesn't make sense. How? And they're buying it and embracing it and trying to spread it. And anyone that says, no, that's not right, that's not biblical or of God, and that's blasphemy, they'll be like, you're hateful, you're negative, you're not spreading positive vibes. We can't be around you. I'm like, what? Jesus is the truth and positive vibes. What you're embracing is lies and darkness, right? You're comforting yourself in lies, trying to tell yourself that your friend that just died at a very young age with no pre-existing health conditions is now transitioning to some imaginary place, and you tell me that the Bible is a fairy tale book? No one has been able to explain this 5D to me, this ascension to the other side of the bloody universe, which I know full well doesn't exist because I've seen the flat earth. Right? So once you know the truth of the Bible, you cannot be deceived by anything. Not yoga, not New Age, not Buddhism, Hinduism, none of that. You can't be fooled by NASA and a fake alien invasion. You can't be fooled by their nonsense that they're sending a craft to go blow up an asteroid. That's the cover story for the cover story. They're pretending that they're investigating a UFO in space, which is going to turn out to be an alien mothership, right? And then there's going to be like some kind of big world war when these spaceships supposedly enter the atmosphere, but it's going to be blue beam that is making it look like that, right? And already all these New Agers, they're all talking about, oh, my galactic family. So again, do you see how the New Age has been controlled by Satan to help with the deception? So all New Agers, they believe in yoga and grounding and meditating, which feeds the fallen angels in limbo. And then they believe in the universe because they think that they're meditating and communicating with ancestral beings from the Galactic Federation, right? Speaking of Galactic Federation, I'm going to show you, okay, you ready to have your minds blown? This is what this has led up to, this live, and me exposing the New Age. So what is the New Age movement, right? And I showed you in witchcraft that the New Age movement is witchcraft, and it equals 666. This is the gematria, sorry, I called it witchcraft, but yeah, it's gematria. So the New Age movement practices witchcraft, and that's 666. Right? And what else does the New Age movement practice and talk about? I'm going to type in the Galactic Federation, right? Watch this. GALACTICFEDERATION. Hold on. I think it's in a different cipher. Galactic Federation. Where are you? There it is. Galactic Federation equals 666. And the reverse Francis Bacon, right? Galactic Federation. So all these New Ages, they're talking about witchcraft and crystals and tarot cards and Ouija boards and talking to their loved ones in another realm, in the 5D, in the new earth. And again, there's no official writings, not even scripture, not even a religious book to prove anything to do with this 5D ascension, right? It sounds like Bible manipulation. So these people are embracing the evil deception. So when the spaceship comes, when the fake spaceships come, these New Age people, they're going to be like, yes, my galactic ancestors, beam me up. And then when the rapture happens and no New Ager gets beamed up, because nothing's getting beamed up, it's God rapturing the chosen 144,000, the Christians, the born again, the followers of Christ. So they're going to spend the next 7 years in trial and tribulation wondering why their ancestors didn't take them. Right? Do you see the manipulation? And by then it's going to be too late because the time is flying. It's on fast forward. 7 years is going to fly by like 2 years in the trial and tribulation. And then Judgment Day. Stacy, sorry, let me read these comments. You guys have been chatting it up. I hope, guys, I'm not here. Like, I know I was upset earlier and I was just like, because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling heavy in my heart. And I'm hearing about 12-year-old children dying now. And again, I've told you, that's not normal. Death should not be around 12-year-olds, right? Around children. They believe that the Pleiadians and Syrians are coming to save us. Yeah, they keep talking about Sirius. I almost believed in that stuff, but you know me, I like to research everything, and then that's pretty much how and why I found out everything I know now, because I too embrace the New Age, and when I embrace something, I friggin' research it to know everything. And what I found out about the New Age is that it's satanic crap. And that's how Satan needs that. He needs to manipulate as much people as he can, as much religions as he can. Keep everyone divided, thinking that they're separate, living their perfect lives when everything is really just a pocket of Satanism, right? So thank you, Christiane. So someone's got a good comment. I think being caught up in the clouds means our souls will be renewed. More people will be connected to God more than ever. Yeah, Stacy. Stacy cried Friday. I think I've cried every day since Friday too. This world is very dark, very evil. People are cold. The love of this world has grown cold. So when people die, it's just tradition now. People are numb to it. They're so used to it because they see it in the movies. It doesn't faze anyone. We're at the point where death does not faze anyone. That even a baby or a child or a teenager could die and people aren't fazed. Red flags aren't being raised. Alarms aren't going off. Because it's the New Age movement has kept everyone trapped. These people are sitting there meditating day in, day out, living a bum life. They got no jobs. They're desperate for money. They're hanging out at the thrift store, but they think that they're spreading light and love through positive vibrations because their tarot cards told them that. And then they attack born-again Christians that tried to show them the Bible. And they're like, no, that's a fairy tale book. That's rubbish. I'm like, do you not see what you're practicing? Sammy, Tears Daily, yeah. I see Ronnie's on. Hey, Ron. Stacy, I know how you feel. It's so painful. I know. Again, like I said, I never always had Jesus. I always believed in God, but once I found Jesus, you know the truth. And like, I'm doing my best not to sound like one of those, because you know how Satan does it. He paints a bad picture of Christians, right? Like in the movies, he makes, or cartoons even, like The Simpsons. You got Ned Flanders. He's the annoying, crazy Christian next door neighbor that tries to live too extra perfectly, tries to be like Jesus, and then kids watch that and are manipulated by these cartoons where the Christians are the messed up ones, the Christians are the losers. Anyone that believes in God or reads the Bible is a weirdo, right? You see how the Ned Flanders kids are, and they're all got their big curly hair, and they're all like living a weird loser life, and they just make it look loserish, right? You guys have got to understand the manipulation that Satan has on this world and how he has painted the truth in a bad light. And if you look, you got to understand how you look at something and ask yourself, why do I think bad about that thing? Is it because I had a personal bad experience with it? Or is it because I watched a cartoon and it painted a picture in my mind? Or is it because you watched a movie and DiCaprio was like throwing the Bible in a river or something? They're always blaspheming the Lord and making fun of Jesus. Sorry, Midia Rennie says, why don't you like them? Don't like who, sorry? Who was that question to? J7 says, all of the cartoon adult shows are predictive programming because God said that everything has to be revealed in the end. Exactly. And I've seen so much. And as you guys, you've seen some of my work. I've gone into so many topics. This topic today is the New Age movement. Like last week, it was Astro World and the birthing ritual and Antichrist and the fallen angels and the Book of Enoch. This one is, again, it's all tied to the same stuff. I see the mockery every day on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, the red carpet, all symbolism for blood, walking over the blood. Oh no, the movies are a joke compared to this real life now. Faith Spooner. Like I felt like I saw a ghost on Friday and I've just been shaken up ever since. And I've been disturbed by the response, how people respond to death, especially the New Age religion. When they respond to death, it's, well, first of all, anyone and everyone in the world. It's just copy-paste society, right? What is with this copy-paste society? That when the most devastating thing happens, people just do the most monotone thing to copy and paste. Sorry for your loss. My condolences. Gone too soon. Like, it's the same sentences. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Someone's going to die tomorrow. I'll copy, paste from yesterday's death, right? Yes, Stacy. Stacy, speaking my language. Ghosts, the demons, voices from doing all the magic is fallen angel demons. It's all demonic. But it's the manipulation that, and these movies like Ghost, and they make it all romantic with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore, or whatever her name is. And they're all like, he gets killed, but they're still like making love through the afterlife. No, that's not happening. No one has that experience. But they sell it to make people feel that maybe I could have that experience. If only I just pick up a Ouija board or pick up a set of tarot cards or go see a friggin' psychic reading teller. This whole world is a mess and it's devil's playground crap. Do you know any New Age movement that has anything to do with Jesus Christ or God? They resent anything to do with God or anything to do with Christianity, sorry. That whole New Age movement is built to worship and follow Satanism in some kind of secret, covered up way. And also it's used to make you hate Jesus and Christianity, right? All these New Age movement people, they're all going around saying namaste, but they follow Buddhism and Buddha and Krishna. Don't you see it, people? Hello? What is going on? Why is only Jesus and Christianity under attack? That you can make a whole New Age movement that embraces Hinduism and Buddhism and all kinds of Taoism and Satanism. But when it comes to Jesus, it's like, no, we don't want that fairy tale nonsense around us. But you're going to be going around saying Buddha and Krishna namaste and Hindu this. And you're starting, what the hell? You guys are so impressionable and so brainwashed. Amen, Stacy. People aren't seeing it. So I'm just going to sit here and talk like a real person. I'm not going to cuss. I'm not going to curse. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to shout. But I'm going to say it because I see it. And the more we just talk about what we see and how things are and ask the questions, you're going to understand why and how it's happening. Does anyone else not see that Jesus is the only one under attack in this world by every group or movement or New Age religion? Islam is being embraced all across the earth. These New Agers are trying to spread Hinduism, right? God bless you, Kimberly. Yes, Dave, Jesus is Lord. But these people are in resentment and in anger. And trust me, I am surrounded by these witches and warlocks. I've been surrounded by them a lot the last few years, especially the last 2 years, because there's like 80% witches in the freedom movement, but they've all gone to one pocket, which is like this Druthers newspaper, right? There's all New Age. Witches, warlocks, goblins and stuff. Just read any Druthers article. There's no God, there's no Jesus, there's no nothing. It's just New Age, spiritualism, satanic crap, right? Guys, I see everything. And there's no one safe from me being around if you're doing evil crap, right? Pray for them. Yeah, pray for them, for they know not what they do. But when they do know what they do, because I told them what they're doing to their face, and then they still choose to do it, that's called resentment, it's called anger, and it's called rebellion and blasphemy against the Lord. And that's your chance to repent, right? I'm sorry to have to put a lot of you witches in that position and have to make you choose, but the choice is always yours. I'm not using your free will to make you choose God. I'm just saying, look, what you are doing is satanic evil. You are ushering in demonic entities and spirits into not only the world, but your life, those around you, and anyone you interact with that doesn't have Jesus. And then it's going to spread. This is the real virus. I let my kids watch Pure Flicks, things that I've vetted first. Yeah. I can give you YouTube channels dedicated to Christ. Thank you. I got rid of everything, Netflix, cable, everything. I only fill my mind with the Lord now. Yeah. TV is a program. We can only pray for them. They took the Lord's Prayer out of the schools years ago. Yeah, I know. I always question certain things because I too almost fell into that trap, like that ignorant way of thinking because of mainstream media, because of parents, and because of Hollywood. I was like, oh, Jesus probably wasn't real. I almost had that the Bible was a fairy tale. There's no way that could have happened. There's no way Moses could have parted the Red Sea. There was no way Jesus was blonde hair, blue eyes. So I chose to stay away from the Bible for a long time, for almost a decade, because I didn't believe it, because I was in school, I was young and a teenager, and then I only found Jesus, luckily, in the beginning of my 20s at 22. So I was 22 when I was born again. Guys, it's getting crazy out there. I don't know which part of the world a lot of you are in, but our government here in Toronto is now doing evil stuff to 5-year-olds and up. And then in the new year, it's going to be 6-month-old and up. So if this evil's coming, and we know it's going to get more evil, but yet we got millions of New Age religion people that are vibrating positive energy, that are meditating and doing yoga and sharing the light. I'm like, well, where's that light? Has anyone else seen the light that these New Age religion people are supposedly bringing and vibrating positivity? Exactly, Stacey, not one. I can understand if it was one person working hard to do this, but we already know, like, I know at least 100 of these New Age people, right? More. I just went to a festival in September and there was thousands of them there. Just like in that picture I showed you on Wikipedia in Bosnia, the rainbow family or whatever you're calling it. So yeah, I know hundreds. They all hang out. They all practice the same nonsense. They all talk the same. Oh, love will heal the world. Oh, energy will ascend you and vibrate positivity. These people are absolute lunatics. You'd really think, oh, come on. Guys, talk to me. I want to bring someone on. I've been talking. I think I'm repeating myself. I don't want to be not giving you guys fresh information. This is all of us taking part here. So I want to, someone come on and talk to me, please. Let's change up these lies and get someone else talking, so it's not just me. Sorry, I'm trying to invite. Whew. Yeah, I'm just, like, I can't do anything else. I can't sit and watch TV. I'm just not comfortable and happy, and I'm not enjoying anything. I'm not enjoying doing anything. I don't even want to, I just want to talk about this and try and wake people up because I feel and know that this is the most important thing that needs to get done right now. And the fact that there's so many of you here just watching me on a Sunday night, listening, it's incredible, like, I hope I'm talking some sensible stuff here. I don't have all the answers and all the proof, but what I do have is the sight to see. And it's easy to just talk about something, There's no point in embracing something without talking about it and comparing it to other things. And what I'm being able to show you is just some gematria codes that show that the New Age religion movement based on witchcraft and the Galactic Federation is nonsense, and it's all satanic, and it's all part of the Great Deception. And the only way you cannot be deceived is through Jesus Christ. And I'm saying that as a truther, as someone that's done the research. I'm not saying that as someone that went to church and read the Bible since a kid. No, I'm not a Christian. I am not a Christian. I am a born again after someone that's walked in the eyes of the Lord, not through Jesus, because I didn't believe in that. So when I say that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, I'm saying that as someone that saw and found it by accident, somewhat say, but not really accident, because I wasn't expecting to find Jesus was the truth, because I honestly thought that was a lie, because it was everywhere in the world, the mainstream media, and it was just too, like, everyone's like, oh, Jesus, it's like, oh, it can't be real, right? Because it was just so much of it and so much negativity surrounding it, so much mockery. I got fooled by the mockery that the Satan's world and the TV put out on Jesus Christ. So I never took him seriously until I turned 22. So Stacy says, me either. My testimony is a crazy, unbelievable one. Same. So again, I'm going to say it. I'm not a Christian. I'm not telling you to follow Jesus as someone that just went to church and listened to the pastor say, oh, Jesus, la 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 la. No. I don't go to church and eat the body of Christ and drink the blood of Christ. That's satanic ritual. I think I mentioned in one of my lives on YouTube that Mass at church is Christ massacre. It is a satanic ritual to kill the spirit of Jesus and to keep him down and try to prevent him from returning, because Satan fears Jesus Christ. So that's why he created the church and gets everyone to take part in a mass satanic ritual to massacre Christ, which is why it's called Christ Mass or Christmas, because it's Christ's massacre. It's not even his birthday. So when you eat, what kind of satanic crap is that? That's cannibalism. When you eat the body and drink the blood of Christ, Jesus never said to do that. Okay, Dave. Let's get Dave on here. Okay, I sent invite. If you can accept, then you'll come on and we can chat with everyone here. When I disclosed the eating of the wafer and drinking of wine being a satanic cannibalistic ritual, my parents flipped. Yeah, they probably flipped in a bad way, like, you're crazy, you've been smoking that pot, how dare you? It's because you're ruining their belief system, because their parents did the same thing and raised them to do that, and they got into trouble for not doing it. So they're going to think, oh, that's it, I'm going to teach you. But because you're smart enough to tell it how it is, honestly, I got beaten for being right. My dad resented me because I just resonate light and truth. It's not my fault. I was born a real beacon of light that God wanted to use me and communicate with me, because he knew that I'd be strong enough to withstand the wiles of the devil. And I've been withstanding the devil since I was as young as 5 years old. Dave, did you get the invite? Am I doing it right? I said send invite. Dave, hold on. Let me try and send another invite. Sorry, people. I'm not really good at these Facebook lives. So I want to invite Dave on so we can get. So yeah, I put send. I sent one to Stacy, to Dave, to J7. Sorry, guys, if I can't. I'm trying to bring you guys on. Dave Monk is calling me. New Age, again, guys, New Age. This is important for all those that are going around saying, oh, this is spiritual warfare. No, you're just throwing out terminologies you heard other people say, but do you really know the spiritual side of it? Are you listening to the people that are trying to explain the spiritual side of it? Right? So let me see what everyone's saying. Yeah, I wish I could bring you guys on, because I just sent one to Dave too. And let me try and invite from the laptop. I'm not going to try and ruin this. They call New Age movement. Sorry. They call New Age movement. Sorry. They call New Age. Sorry, that's weird. I don't want to mess this up. Sorry if I can't bring you on. I tried to, or someone put like join chat, and if I see you try to request to join, then I can just add you that way. So if anyone can request to join, might help. But yeah, this is huge. New Age. People are dying too close to home now. The last time, it was 2016. People were dying too close to home. And death makes me uncomfortable. And I don't know how others is, I just don't want to get into it, because again, I can't speak for people. Everyone's different. But this New Age thing, and that's all I want to shed light on. I wish I can get Stacy on here. Stacy's been trying to get on for 20 minutes. Okay, J7 says off topic. No, it's not. Sorry, that purple hoodie. I wish. I need some purple camo. I got so much camo. I'm always in camo everything. I'm just clashing camo right now because I'm at home. I want to be comfortable. And again, I've done a lot of research. I'm trying to share some stuff with you, but I really want some like secondary, third opinions from some great people. Not everyone's going to be able to see the chat, but I've got a lot of support in here. A lot of people trying to get on this chat. Oh, approve. I got one. something. I'm adding someone. We're in. So okay, let me get a sip of my drink. Yes, everyone needs to armor up. Put on the whole armor of God. Yes, hello.
It worked.
Yes, it worked. We're here. Turn your volume up a bit, or is it me that
Okay.
needs to turn the volume up? Here we go.
Did it work?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're here.
Okay, awesome.
So tell everyone who you are, where you're at, and let's get to it.
I'm Stacy Kamea. I live in British Columbia.
BC, welcome. So you're like 3 hours behind. So it's like, you're like 5 p.m. there. It's 9 p.m. here. So yeah, Stacy, you've been commenting this whole live. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's so amazing to see and hear that other people are seeing the same thing and seeing, and you said that you were involved in it for 30 years, did you say?
I was involved in Wicca and witchcraft for 23 years.
So yeah, so Stacy knows a thing or two. J7
And
says
then
hello.
I was into spiritualism and New Age for 1 year before I was saved.
Yeah, so again, wait, make sure your volume's up, because for me, I can hear you, but it's just a bit quiet. I want to make sure everyone hears you, because you're going to take the floor. Because I just want to hear some more about New Age, what you had to partake in, and what was like, what would you say was the most innocent part of the stuff you did compared to where it started to become way more serious and demonic? When did you start seeing the shift and the change?
So it started off with like yoga and meditation. That was mostly what I was doing, and working on chakras. And then I started following someone called Higher Realms, Holistic Higher Realms,
Right.
on YouTube. And
So
she was embodying light rays that were apparently earth angels. And so I tried to do the same rituals.
and you had an experience or what? And wait,
Oh, I
how was the
did.
ritual
Yes.
set up, first of all? Because people need to
So
understand,
it's
like, you
more
don't
like
just
an
like sit there and
alchemy
just
kind of
make
thing.
it happen. Like, there's a whole process to setting it up. And once you understand the setting up process, you realize, wait, it starts to look like some of the mass scale processes around the world. And you're just
Yeah.
doing it on a little scale, then you start to realize the big scale.
So you start off with like there's spices involved for like brewing certain colored candles, and like sigils that you have to carve into the candles.
Oh, yeah.
Then you have to like call on certain angels by name,
Yes,
and
like Raphael. It's all the bad boy
planets,
angels, see?
star systems. And then they give you like a step by step how to channel these beings.
How to condense, how to impregnate the space that you're in to help your earth angel come through the portal, through the
Yes.
sigil, and you place it with
Like
the candle.
1212 portal is a good time to do a ritual because you can embody a certain person from Pleiadians or Sirius.
Yeah, does everyone hear what she's saying? Because this is exactly what it is, and how they, so again, the fallen angels are a part of it, right? You've witnessed it, I've seen it. The sigil is like a calling card, right? Each angel, they might call it the 72 genii of Mercury. They call it whatever they want to call it, right? But it's the fallen angels. Because if it was genii from Mercury, why would you have to name off the fallen angels? With the same names that are in the book of Enoch, the 201 angels that fell to earth. So why are their names being called in these rituals? Does anyone not see? Stacy, honestly, God bless you. Because I have also been a part of it. Like, good day. Nice to see you guys. again, I was a part of it not as long as 23 years, but like, yeah. So was it something you did alone? Uh, when like, so after like, was it just that one ritual that made you say, yeah, this is
No.
demonic?
It was like, it was certain times in the year that I had to do it, specific months and specific days, specific moon phases,
Right.
specific
Always to do with the
like
moon too.
astrological alignment, and certain energies from both the sun and the earth that collide at the same time
This is
to do those
incredible.
rituals.
Are you guys hearing this? Because I don't know, Stacy, did you see any of my videos on Astro World last week?
One. I saw
Okay.
one.
And you hear it's all tying in with the angels and the portal. So think about it. So before the portal was open, these angels are stuck, like we said, underground in the underworld. And when you hear how these rituals take place, that is exactly when you're grounding, and you have to do it in the forest, and that's who it's serving. So when you ever did these rituals, did you see any positive outcomes in your immediate life and work and the home, or did everything go
No,
to
I
shit
had
pretty
nothing
much?
but chaos in my life at the time of doing these rituals. Nothing but chaos. I was homeless for a while. My landlords kept evicting me for like our house for tearing down. We move.
Right.
So
And this is
we
after you've
had.
been doing these
I was
rituals.
assaulted a few times by landlords. It was like a whole thing.
So yeah, you never experienced the positivity that these rituals were supposed to bring an abundance to your life. You got the chaos part of it instead. And then how
Yeah,
long
I
did it
got
take for you
nothing but
to
chaos.
how long did it take you to
And
tie the connection
one
in?
of the biggest deceptions was I was supposed to do another ritual this year to embody all the light rays into one called the white diamond ray, which was supposed to embody the 5D angel soul that comes from Spirit. Her name was Anna. And I never ended up doing because I got paid last year in February. Thank goodness.
My goodness. Yeah, so this is amazing. I've never really spoken to someone that's practiced as long as you have and has seen the light. And the fact this is exactly what we need right now. And again, I thank you for coming on and sharing your personal experience, because sometimes I feel like it's just me sharing and going on and on. I feel like people don't believe me, but here we are confirming that it's true, that it's all tied in with what I'm talking about and what's going on in the world today. So you obviously stopped doing it, but did you make a lot
Yeah.
of friends?
I renounced that and I threw out every single thing. It was a whole weekend that I did it. I cried because I felt like I was throwing away a whole life, but I was willing to do anything for Jesus.
Yeah, and let me guess, the chaos stopped in your life. Everything became
Yep.
calmer,
Chaos
more
stopped.
peaceful.
I've been in this place for 2 years now. I haven't had to move. I haven't had issues. No police called on me. Nothing.
Unbelievable.
It's just been great.
Yeah, unbelievable. And I can vouch for that. When I was doing magic and rituals and expecting to get positivity and abundance of light in my life, I got nothing but a broken nose. Again, cops banging on my door for nonsense. I damaged my car, reversing it into a pole or a snowbank. It's like the chaos. I fell down the stairs. It's just one thing after another. And that was immediately post after doing rituals on the lake in the forest on Halloween, right? Thinking I'm trying to,
Samhain, their biggest ritual of the year is Samhain.
yeah. And obviously, the day that they crucified Jesus, they do lots of rituals. And I believe that Easter, we celebrate Easter and Good Friday. We know that Good Friday, but I'm leaning more towards that Jesus was crucified on April 30th, because all the past and recent rituals are are tied in with that date. So as we know, the Church of Satan was founded on that date. Hitler disappeared on that date. Travis Scott was born on that date. So yeah, definitely a ritual, same as Christmas. And yeah, so have you been able, since your awakening from witchcraft and this new age crap, have you been able to wake up? Maybe you had friends doing it too. Did they experience the same thing? So
they
have you
all
ever
they all
spoken
left
out?
me. My whole entire family blocked me, disowned me. I have nobody now. I only have my husband.
Because you stopped with the new age stuff? So they
Yeah.
all embrace the new age? So even your
My sister
family?
Kaylee is heavily into it now.
Wow. So like tattoos, pentagrams, and they don't
Yeah.
see the darkness. And you can
No.
see it now because you're an
I
outsider
can.
and you can
Yeah.
see the darkness consuming them. And it changes their your look and your everything. Yeah, this is a very important live.
It's really sad because I can literally see in my old photos the demon in me.
Yeah. Honestly, God bless that you rebuke those demons in the name of Jesus. And you got to tell them the only way to do this. And like you, not no one on this, like none of us that are doing this now ever expected to be rebuking evil in the name of Jesus. But here we
Yeah,
are,
I
right?
would never have. I never even believed in Christ. I thought it
Same.
was the strangest, unnatural thing in the world to
Yeah,
call on Jesus to help me.
exactly. I was the furthest person from religion. I left home and never came, I was just free, doing my own thing. Religion was the last thing on my mind. Jesus was just a fictional character, honestly. And I can say
Yeah, I
that.
never believed in him as a real human. It was
Same.
a progression of certain things that happened.
But
And like I
wasn't it?
said, one time I should actually just do a testimony like loud because I wrote about it, but I haven't really done a testimony.
This is unbelievable. Wow. So we both hear two people that were manipulated and commit because I was manipulated by the mainstream media that turned me away from who Jesus really was, because all the cartoons and the fairy tales, I was just like, yeah, I don't need that, right? It's so easy because us young people are impressionable. And it's not until I was an adult that I had to look into it again and realize some more truth. And it's just been an amazing journey ever since then, and never stopping until now. And here we are trying to expose this new age. I have someone here, a veteran of 23 years, that renounced it, and this is incredible. So yeah, thank you so much, Stacy. So yeah, feel free to share
Mhm.
anything more because this has been great. I hope we can save this and people record this. So if you have any advice for any of other new age witches out there, like most of them don't even know they're performing witchcraft, like all the sage burning and the crystal charging and moon seances, like yeah, it's hard. People are very hard at hearing, especially when they embrace it the way a lot of these people have. Like their whole lives revolve around this stuff now. So if I
I
was to
think
tell
the
them
most
it's
dangerous
evil,
part of the whole thing is how they're targeting Christians to call it Christian yoga and Christian crystal healing or even angel tarot cards for Christians. It's literally pulling them in and they don't even realize what they're doing. I mean, the Bible talks heavily against divination, spiritualism, and consulting spirits. And that's what you're doing with tarot. When you're playing with tarot cards, you're consulting spirits.
yeah, you're asking for another way apart from the way that God meant for you, right? So you're
Right. We're
seeking
supposed to
out
be
through
seeking Jesus on our face in prayer. We're not supposed to be consulting some angel card.
exactly. And this, I'm going to be saving this. I'm going to save it and post this to YouTube as well because this is definitely tied into the whole fallen angel series. And these are the most, these are that's the enemy. And more proof that fallen angels are pretty evident and relevant in that new age movement. That's only like 50 years old, right? Like how are people going to renounce something that is 2000 years solid for something that just came out in the 70s of all places, where we know it was all drugs and disco? So how is anyone going to take a religion seriously that was founded in the 70s? you know
I believe the original person who started the witchcraft stuff in the 70s was somebody named Gardner.
Gardner, yeah. All I know is that it was too close to the same time as the founding of the Church of Satan by
Yeah,
Anton
it was
Lavey.
all tied in together with Anton Lavey and
Aleister Crowley,
Helena something or other. She was a Russian.
Abramovich. Is it that spirit cooker, Helena Abramovich or something?
That's right. Yeah, the
Yeah,
spirit
that's the
cooker.
one. Okay,
Yeah.
speaking of Helena Abramovich, the spirit cooker, do you remember a movie from the 90s called Death Becomes Her? I think it's Tim
Yes.
Burton, and it has
Yes.
like
Tim
Goldie
Burton. I
Hawn
was
in it.
heavily into Tim Burton. I loved his stuff.
I love Tim Burton too, right? So I love that film. And in that film, there's a woman that portrays the character of Helena Abramovich, a spirit cooker. And then like she gives them this potion, which is adrenochrome. And these ladies take it and they're like obese and old and wrinkled. And then they become young, thin, and like in their prime. So this movie is called Death Becomes Her. You guys have to watch it because it's all about spirit cooking and drinking adrenochrome in a Hollywood spirit show. We'll show you. And it's from like 92. So yeah, this witch stuff is very relevant now, and trying to free people from it, or just let them see what they're involved in, how they can't see the signs and symbols and the connections to the dark forces. So for you
It's
to have
even
seen it
deeper than
after being
anybody even
involved for so
imagines.
long,
Like, I found connections between the cancer ribbons that people wear to support cancer research and the
yeah,
occult.
the ribbon, as it's a witch symbol, right? Yeah, it's all come from the witch's handbook of spells.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, even in the Infinity 8 symbol that they're all using
Infinity
everywhere
8 and the
for.
Ouroboros, it's all connected.
And that's why it's everywhere. It's for that symbol is used on the Canadian blood services. It's used on the new metaverse. So people don't
Pharmakia,
see the
Baphomet,
connection that they want to put
Phallus,
you in
and
this.
the Kundalini spirit.
Yeah, Stacy, you're incredible. And
I know all
you
of it, and
coming
I've
on
been
here and
trying
speaking
to
this is
figure
gonna
out a way
help.
of exposing it, but I have ADD, so I'm all over the map when I try.
Yeah, I honestly, it took me a long while to be able to do these videos, especially live. But we have to, because I've been waiting and hoping that someone else does it so I don't have to, but no one's come along. So here I
It's
am. I made a
scary
big fuss. I
because
got
you get
angry.
canceled right away. You get attacked heavily. It's not like one or two people. They come with 40 or 50 people, and it's so hard to delete the comments as fast as they're happening and the messages, and they hit you on all platforms.
Wow. Yeah, but that's
Like,
why
I
that's
just
where I
had a
come
whole
in.
thing for 2 weeks on Twitter because of this.
See, that's where I come in. I'm the resistance. And I got the voice. I'm gonna make sure I got the platform, and I'm gonna speak out. And those trolls ain't nothing, and they're gonna like disappear when they see who's involved with exposing their satanic crap. They're like, what? King Nico's a part of this? The resistance? Yeah. Try again. Go back, or come back another day and come correct, right? So yeah, these haters aren't gonna
We
come
need an
after people like
army.
you,
We need an
people like
army to
J7,
back
people
each
like
other up
Heather and Jenny
when we're
Trump.
exposing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I'm tired of having it affect my life when all I'm doing is trying to share truth and I'm trying to help others, but because they're so abrasive in this evil that the truth and the light I bring is just hurting them, that they just lash out. So that's where the
Yeah,
separation comes
it's
in.
because they can't comprehend the light. That's what the Bible says, that the darkness
Yeah,
can't comprehend the light. So they'll attack.
exactly. That's it. That's the instant reaction. And that's why I felt the urgency to do this live regarding this religion. It's because people close to me that I care about are deeply, heavily involved in this, and their whole lives are based around this whole yoga and Reiki and tarot nonsense. That
I wish I
it's
never got
because
involved in
like
that stuff. I kind of feel so guilty and ashamed for wasting so many years on all that. Could have been I could have been following Jesus. Here I was wasting
yeah,
my time doing rituals.
no, it's never too late. You got him now, and we're here sharing, and you are gonna wake up thousands. And this is going to be incredible. And like, I feel blessed to have you on here hearing this, because I don't like having to see and hear myself talking all the time, because I don't want people to think, oh, this guy again, he thinks he knows everything. No, I don't. That's why we got you here, because you're the one that knows it and sharing it. And I'm going to make sure I help get you heard too. Andrew Eastman says, I got a really close family member away from all that, but I wish I could save more, but it's hard. Yeah. See, all us born agains, we see it.
I
And we're
think
trying
that
to
the other
wake the
thing that
rest
we
up.
need to be aware of is the fact that the road is very, very narrow, like more narrow than we even can conceive. And while we want to save everyone, it's just not something that we can do. We have to be aware that there's going to be so many that we love and we want to save that are going to perish. And
You're
it's going to
right.
be the hardest thing. And I
You're
think that
right.
that's what Jesus was saying when he said, let the dead bury the dead and follow me. Just don't even look behind you. Like Lot's wife should never have even looked behind her.
Jesus said everything that I am experiencing right now, that you've experienced. He said this would be hard. I don't expect to wake up thousands across the world. I only want to wake up my immediate loved ones around me, but I
Yeah,
can't even do that. And Jesus said that
it's so
you'll be
hard.
embraced and loved miles away from home, but in your own home, you'll be criticized. Like, who is this person? I know him. He's not special. You know what I mean? It's like the people that know you have a hard time seeing you as being someone that can bring truth. And it's always the strangers miles away that are like, wow, I needed this. So, yeah,
It's
but
always
we're going to
easier to hear it
continue.
from a third party than it is to hear it from somebody that you've known for so many years, because they have a preconceived idea of who we were. And so they'll only see that person.
Yeah. Whew, this has been fun. I think we should end this. I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but like you've shared more than enough. I hope everyone in the comments and that's viewing this can help share this if and to help wake up someone they know, because we've got Stacy here, amazing Stacy from BC, 23 plus years in the New Age, witchcraft, Wicca. Thank you. You can feel free to say goodbye to everyone, and I'm going to end this live.
Okay, bye everyone. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, she was awesome. I love all you guys. I'll be back soon. I just want to save this. It's very valuable, and we'll get it shared. So thank you. Thanks, Stacy. I'll talk to you soon.